We're visiting with Miles Gifford, the Faith High School head football coach. And Miles, it's always good to get up to Faith and talk a little high school football.
Yeah, appreciate you guys coming up to Faith and middle of nowhere, but I appreciate it.
Well, middle of nowhere, but Miles, a lot of good high school sports here.
Yeah, it's been something that Faith has been, you know, taking a lot of pride in for a lot of years. Like from when I went to high school here, our basketball team always does well, and obviously our volleyball team has done really well in the past few years, and we're trying to build the football program to just keep right up with those guys.
Well, football hasn't kept up with the success with volleyball and basketball, but you beat Harding County this year.
Yeah, that was I have to tell you, that was probably the best high school football game that I've ever seen. Obviously, that I've ever been a part of, but I just got to hand it to both teams because we're both a hard-nosed football team. If you would, that we like to just pound the ball at you and stick to the basics and a lot of tough kids. But for our boys, with a smaller school, we got a lot of kids that play both sides of the ball, and special teams, they hardly get a break, and they give it everything they got. And one of the things that we took away from that is just how well we can do when we play together as a team and what we're actually made of. So it was great. It was the second time in 28 years that Faith has beat Harding County. So it was quite a moment for us.
In addition to teamwork on that game, what were some of the key things that got you that win?
Defense has to be the number one thing that I can take away from that game that I seen. We had a couple of individuals that had 28 solo tackles, 26 solo tackles, and like 6 assisted tackles. One of our defensive end had 20 unassisted tackles. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, we just really focused on not letting Harding County run away with the ball, and so defensively stopping them from doing what they do really well. One of the keys was we were able to get a stop on fourth down and get the ball back with close to 2 minutes left in the game, and we were going down the field, and we needed a score to tie the game at 26, and it was a 4th and 3 for us, and we called a little screen play that we have, and there was one of their linebackers met our running back right at the yard marker, and our running back was able to get an extra couple yards before he got out of bounds and stop the clock. And so that kept us alive, and we were able to go down and score. And we missed the 2-point conversion, so it was tied up 26 at the end of regulation. And when we went to overtime, we got the ball first, and we scored, missed the 2-point conversion, which was 32-26 then, and we were able to stop Harding County in 4 downs and keep them out of the end zone. So we ended up winning 32-26 in overtime for a tremendous game. It was one that I will never forget.
You're 4-2. How about the other 3 games you won?
We started off the season with Newell, and right here at home, and we got past them, and then we played Dupree the following week after Harding County here at home as well, which was supposed to be played in Dupree, but because of the COVID-19 and a bunch of fans not being able to go onto the reservation, we moved it over here, which is good for both towns to be able to work together. Mm-hmm. And then we just came off a win in Bison last Friday night. So
I hear the numbers are down at Edgemont, so you won't be able to play them.
Right. We had a game scheduled with them on Friday night, but because of numbers being down, they had a couple of significant injuries that affected, a couple of their boys being able to play and finish out the season. So they weren't able to put enough kids on the field. So that goes down as a forfeit for them, and it's a tough thing for them because like a lot of the schools, we don't have a lot of numbers, and I know the kids want to play, but unfortunate for them. But I guess after Friday we'll be 5-2. So
yeah, and then after that,
we'll finish off the season with Hill City here at home, we hope to go 6-2 on the regular season, and that's one of the best records Faith has had in quite a few years. So the boys are pretty excited. They want to come out and play real good and have a win and play solid defense like they have been, and finish off the season well.
Okay. All right, Miles, we appreciate you taking time to visit.
Yeah, thank you guys very much.